I'm going to start this all at once. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. It's Lisa, Lasha Marieko. You know what? Today was quite a busy day, and I've been 2 days behind on my reading, actually 1 day behind on my reading, based on the true story of the exorcism of Annalese Michael, which the movie The Exorcism of Emily Rose, that was made in 2005, or released in 2005. So we are taking a deep dive, a really, really deep dive into Annalese's life. I've had this book for 13 years, as I've shared with you, and I just want to jump right in. But again, I'm doing this in honor of her life, not to exploit her. So, as I am not the greatest singer in the world, and I have to sing really quietly here. So, just in honor of Annalese, and people always should, I believe, meditating or praying is very, very healthy. So, amazing grace, how sweet the sound that raised a wretch like me. Well, I once was lost, but now found. I was blind, but now I see. Okay, so I just want to share with you some fun facts before I start reading, and I don't need a mic to read, but I just wanted to share some insights that I've had into her early childhood years, which is basically chapter 1. Well, it is chapter 1. Her childhood years. So what I did is, the reason it took me a couple of days to put up this next video is because I read both chapters. So I read chapter 1 and chapter 2. And before I start to read and interject, I'm reading this like a story. So, basically the introduction. And I wrote this poem after reading these two videos. Is there a God, or isn't there? Or is this it? Either answer is illuminating with passions and religion. The way we view the world, on our upbringing, so many disagree on this earth, and I feel like it's a time and a moment of rebirth. Take a leap, take a leap. Stop the honk honk and the beep beeps, and the innocent cows who should wow us, we discard. Could you survive on a wing and a prayer today? No way. Money is the new deity. It's never by and by, or is it? Take a peep, or if you've never, move forward and take Thief's leap deep. So I just wanted to share that. And, I was thinking about where Annalese Michael lived in Lindenberg, in a tiny, tiny village. And for, hundreds of years, these human beings were considered to be peasants. And then when the industrial age, after the Second World War, because keeping in mind, she was born in 54. So again, she'd be 70, well, she'd be in her 70s today. I'm not going to be able to get through these chapters today because my battery's getting low and I'm trying to live stream and do this video at the same time, because this weekend I'm going to practice editing and slicing. But at any rate, when you think of World War II and Linsenburg, and these people were considered peasants, and they did live in areas that were very gray and dark with sort of like bushes of hay. And then there were these dark trees, gray skies, sometimes beautiful. And Catholicism is the thread in the family, just like aristocrats are the thread of the royal family in England or in Saudi Arabia or in Belgium or in Sweden or in Iceland or in Finland. And when you think of all of the evil that happened in Germany in the 30s and the 40s, and when I think of the US and other countries, knowing all world leaders know what was going on then. And even in London and England, I mean, Winston Churchill basically stopped the war. Has anybody seen Enigma? You should. But at any rate, so all of the evil that happened in Germany, I'm sorry, but that doesn't come out of the soil. It does not come out of the soil. And that's why Native Indians love Mother Earth. Without Mother Earth, where would we be? And I'm not going to get into my tangent onto what we've all done to it, no matter what generation. So think of all of the atrocities and horrors that went on in the country, Germany, and she lived in Germany. So I'm not surprised that people thought that this family was cursed or the area was cursed or something. Because I'm sorry, folks, but energy doesn't lie away until it dies away. And that's why you either believe in God or you don't. Or at the end, that's it. And like I said, either answer is illuminating with passions and religions and disagreements. But if we could agree to disagree, life would be so much easier. Which then brings me to my next question. I'm just going to use MJ as a example. I believe Wade Robson and James Safechuck. I stand with you. I believe you both. And the evil. You see, I understand why his cousin came out after leaving Neverland, but never forget leaving Neverland, because that is pure evil. And children have been used like this since the dawn of time. So there's something in some human beings' primal way where their brain hasn't evolved. And I'm sorry, different cultures, I think, have different patterns and ideas, just like families. I mean, gosh, you could call families cults, but that's what I'm talking about, Michael MJ, and that I believe the men, and that is evil. And here is my question. If a celebrity or somebody you admire, you find out they've done something evil, would you still pay attention to their art? And that's a lot of, I think, what cancel culture is about today. And it wasn't me that said this, but somebody said MJ was a monster of biblical proportions. And isn't it funny how people have unconscious bias? Like, for example, Bill Maher considers himself an atheist, yet you'll hear him say things like, "Oh, Jesus, help me." Very rarely, but I've noticed this as he's gotten older. So what I'm doing on this channel is I take deep dives into people's lives and celebrating us, not just as individualism, because we're not individuals. We are all individuals, but we're nothing without other people. And people who think they're everything, I don't think so. Oh, my phone just died. This phone just died. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot. Or did I forget to turn it on? Oh, I probably forgot to turn it on. Let's see. Yeah, I forgot to hit this. That is absolutely hilarious. So I have to do this all over again. Okay, so you folks get first dibs into my history about evil and good and atheism and my amazing grace. And I will be back tomorrow to do the reading of Annalese's childhood. Oh, if you haven't started, go back to the proper channel, which is at LISAROJENKO 7331. Now I called it Forrest Gump no, I called it Forrest Gump. Life is like chocolate. And then I changed it to just Forrest Gump. And then I changed it to L and L. Learning and listening. And that's what I want to do. I'm also I wanted to publicly apologize to somebody because I made a mistake, but I can't remember who it was. All right, I'll be back with the reading tomorrow. I can't believe I did that. There's a lot going on in the next 2 weeks. So this is 12 minutes, 4 seconds, too long of an introduction. So, okay, tomorrow's the day. I waited too long and did it too late tonight. Now I know why certain people get up really early in the morning. Okay, thank you for your time. Anyways, silly lash, but that's okay. It's all learning, 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 learning. Yes, yet. Yes, yet. End stream. Yes, yet. Yes, yes, yet. Not yet. Yes, yet. Not yet. Yes, yet. Why won't it end? End.